Hello, I am Elisa Pacheco and today I'm going to tell you about my research project, which is called Development of Listening Skills in EFL Elementary School Students through the implementation of digital tools. Let's begin. So, as we know, nowadays students need to communicate in English, learn how to communicate in English because we are in a globalized world. But unfortunately, they struggle a lot with that. And in this research project, we focused mainly on the development of listening skills, which are like the basis skills for any language learning. Now, this research was developed at Senderitos, um, an elementary school in Tunja. I work with second and fifth grade students who are between 7 to 10 years old. Based on that, I stated this general objective: evaluate digital resources aimed at enhancing the listening communication skills of EFL elementary school students. To achieve that, I selected these objectives. First, I would identify the digital resources designed to improve listening comprehension skills, and I would take into account students' ages and cultural context. Then I would implement those selected digital resources through activities, and after that, I would assess the effectiveness of those digital resources, taking into account considering aspects such as comprehension accuracy, information retention, and engagement during the digital learning activities. Let's check the literature review. I selected these topics because they are closely related to my research and they provided the insights I needed to be able to evaluate the digital resources. They are authentic listening materials. They are authentic means real. So the authors basically say that they are necessary to improve the listening skills because they provide exposure to real life language use. Then these are some types of listening practice: intensive, selective, and responsive, and they all well develop or help develop different competencies of listening. So they were also important, and I took them into consideration when I designed the activities. Also, improving listening skills through ICT. The author says that they allow the students to keep engaged and motivated on their learning, and also they help on comprehension and overall language development. Let's continue. So what did I do? I selected the qualitative research that's the approach as I selected. I observed everything that happened during the activities and I took note of the most important events. I implemented two activities. They were designed like this: one for second grade, one for fifth grade, and they were like, the activities had a pre-exercise, then a main activity, and then a way to assess the students' comprehension skills after using the next digital resources: YouTube, British Council, Kids, and Yoglish.com. YouTube, I used songs in that. British Council, I used interactive flashcards where you could hear the word, you could see the written form, and also a picture. So it was really helpful. And I used Yoglish.com, which allows it plays clips, parts of videos uh, where native speakers mention words that you previously searched. So that way they could also improve their pronunciation. Next, the data collection tool I used was Field Diary. So I took the notes from the activities and I reflected upon them. Now the discussion. The results. The activities were good in general, they had good results. The students learned the pronunciation of several expressions. During the topics, the students could identify specific information and vocabulary after repeating several times the songs. The digital flashcards allow the students to keep motivated during the activities while also memorizing the vocabulary. And English.com was surprisingly good. It was an effective tool that helped them improve their pronunciation, and it also kept them engaged on the activity. Discussion. So there is no doubt that we need authentic materials for developing listening skills. Also, the pre-exercises are elemental because they provide context to what the students are going to listen, and so that they are prepared for the activity. And also, repetition is elemental. It's important to use repetition with all the digital tools because it boosts both comprehension and pronunciation, so it's important. Now, the songs on YouTube, like the music, allow students to memorize easily the vocabulary. Yoglish.com, at the beginning it was hard for the students, but after repeating the videos many times, well, not many but several times, they started understanding, recognizing the words, and after that they wanted to continue trying new words. Also, the interactive flashcards in the British Council Kids website were excellent because by having sound, image, and writing, the students could learn vocabulary smoothly, and they also felt like motivated all the time. As a conclusion, we can say that it is possible for elementary school students to develop their listening skills through implementing pre-exercises to give context and understanding of what is going to be listened, using authentic listening tools that can be repeated as many times as wanted, and we can say that digital tools like YouTube, Yoglish.com, and the British Council Kids can boost listening comprehension skills and pronunciation significantly when implemented properly, and also they must be used repeatedly until students reach the listening outcomes. The activities, those are the conclusions, and these are the references I used for the presentation. That is all. Thank you so much.